Hey, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Good to see you here today. Welcome to this edition of the Happs account Takeover. We are thrilled to have an amazing group of artists today. This episode is led and organized by Lindsay Badger. And let's bring Lindsay up at Badges here on screen today.
Hi,
Hey,
how are you?
good. How's it going?
It's going great. We're excited to have a little bit of fun today. Thank you for having
Heck
us.
yeah. I'm thrilled. Just want to say hello to everyone joining. And if you are watching out there, drop a comment. Let us know where you're viewing from. And we're really, really excited to just hand this off to you and the crew, Lindsay.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Peter and Pablo, for letting us do Haps Takeover
Our
Art
pleasure.
Edition. I'm
Right on.
your host, Lindsay Badger, as Peter had said, and I'm an artist here on the Haps app and also broadcaster. Over on my channel, I do traditional art, a little bit of digital and craft projects sprinkled in between. But my favorite thing to do on Haps is to collaborate with other creatives. And Haps has a phenomenal art community full of talented folks that are willing to support and encourage each other and help each other grow. And I have a few of them here with me today to help do a fun game that is hopefully going to be fun for you guys as well. So let's bring them up. My partner in crime and co-host with host Joseph Burke. I almost called you Joseph Badger. That's weird.
Joseph Badger.
Yes. Joe Burke, multi-talented in a million different ways. You guys know him, has seen him around, and you will always probably see the two of us together causing sort of shenanigans on the platform. Also, I am joined by C.S. Murphy, the super talented VR sculptor, animator, and all around constantly sketching cool dude on the platform. Highly encourage you follow him. The lovely Jeremy sliding into the side here. He streams literally every single day. With or
8:30
without power, he will do
Yes.
it. So welcome. And the lovely Michelle Alexander Native Graffiti is our sketch artist, portrait artist of multiple talents. You guys, I'm so
Hi.
glad to have you here with me. Thank you for joining me to have fun. Make sure that you guys put a little hello in the chat so people can follow you and subscribe to you if they're not already. Because sometimes those mobile apps make it a little trickier to subscribe. So I always say write a little hello in the chat to everybody.
Yeah.
Let's say hello to people. Hi, Lenny. Hi, Deborah. How
What's
are
up,
you?
Lenny? What's going on,
Knowledge,
guys?
Captain Rehab saying hello. I see a Desiree sneaking into the studio right now. So once she gets situated, she can say hello. Hi, Gabrielle. Thank you for the One Love Award. And Heavenly Dude joining us. Welcome, everybody. I am going to explain a little bit about what we're going to be doing today, but I also want you guys to kind of talk about maybe some projects that you've been working on recently that you're excited about and that you're able to share. Because I want this to be more about the community than just about me. And so let's first talk about the plan for the stream today is we're going to play a little art game, have a little fun, play with the chat, get them involved, and it's going to be Mad Lib style. If you guys know or remember how to play Mad Libs, I will be requesting from the chat certain word types, and I'm going to have the panelists help me pick those words. We're going to insert them into a story that I already have ready to go. And then we're going to read out that story, and the artists are going to either draw an element of that story or draw the scene as they see fit. They are going to have a little bit over an hour to get that done. So that's a little fast for art, but I bet everybody here can get something. So that's
Indeed.
what the plan is. So, CS, do you want to start? Tell us a little bit about what you've been working on recently, if you're able to.
Well, thanks for having me here, Lindsay and Happs, for the art takeover here. I've been busy just doing art, keeping the art flame alive. You got to do it every day, and it's like a muscle, right?
Yeah.
So I've been doing that. And I started this sweet gig at HBO, and that's all I can actually really say about it, unfortunately, as much as I want to just be like, I'm doing this and it's freaking awesome. I have to put my poker face on and just say it's just that for now, and I'm really excited about it. And I have a week off, so I figured I'd jump back on and say hello to everybody, and just
That's
be
fantastic.
part
That's
with
super
y'all.
exciting.
Yeah,
Congratulations on just being able to say, I get to
Yeah.
work with HBO, period. That is
That's
cool
yeah.
all on its
awesome.
own.
Congrats.
I
Yeah.
can't
For
wait
my
to
studio, which is cool.
hear. I cannot wait to hear about what you've been working on.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm excited.
Michelle, have you been doing anything interesting?
Well, after 16 months of not working, I am also a chef, a dietary chef. Specifically, I love to serve people in their dietary needs as a chef. And I have been just kicking butt and having my butt kicked, going back to work full time. And it's its own joy. And I have some things on the horizon, actually. I am working on an invitational for a gallery show right now that's focused around creepy art. That's all I'm going to say about it because I just got to submit the work in the next couple of weeks. That's something I'm looking forward to. And also, I'm looking forward to renting a studio. We're in the process this week, actually, of going around looking for a place where I can make larger art. I have a portrait series in mind that I've been kind of working on. I've just been doing sketches. Now I want to move that to larger paintings. And on the horizon, this mural that I started before COVID looks like I might actually plan a trip and get that finished. So I'm really excited that I can
Wow.
work on a mural again. So working big instead of just
Exciting
working
plans in
small.
place. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so fitting all that
Awesome.
in. Thank you. Thank
Cool.
you. I'm really
Mr.
excited.
Burke, do
Hello.
you have anything that you're working on that you'd like to share with us?
Not at all. No.
Nothing?
No, I'm just messing with
Nothing
you.
at
I'm just
all.
messing with you. No, I have a contract here with a local organization that is pretty awesome. And I want to give them a quick shout out. It's called the Hope Center. And for people that are coming out of rehabilitation that may have been homeless for a season of life, this place will help them secure a job, will help rehabilitate them back into the work environment. There's also a food pantry and free care counseling at this place. And so the contract of what I've been doing is I've been designing all of their event themed logos for their upcoming charity fund drives, including 5Ks, all their, it's really wild when you design a logo and you see it as a medallion on a 5K race. It's really cool. But I've been doing a lot of that stuff. They got a really awesome 9/11 event coming up for the 20th anniversary of 9/11. And yours truly got to design that logo that all the staff and faculty are going to be wearing and using during that event with a major country rock star that's coming in town. So it's kind of cool. But
Wow.
yeah,
That's amazing.
thank you.
Very cool. All right. Jeremy, what have you been working on recently? I'm going to unmute.
Getting power back in my
I'm
house.
actually quite thrilled. You guys don't even understand. This man has been working to the bone, and he's been out of power for 4 days.
The 11th to the 16th.
Okay, so more than that, and y'all, that's not cool because he also didn't have running water either. So just being able to wake up with power and air conditioning and showers, that is a triumph all in its own this week. So I applaud you for being able to return back to the land of the living of modern day.
Right, not drawing by candlelight is amazing. Which I did the first night we were without power.
Oh my gosh. And yes,
Oh
he did not break his streaming streak. I don't know if you guys are aware about this, but Jeremy, how many days has it been now?
I'd have to look it up, but it's 2,700 plus.
Good God
It's been a
Almighty.
long time. Every single day, with power, without power, this man does not stop. He is a streamer that's dedicated to his goal of doing one drawing a day, no matter what. So, dude, I applaud you, and I'm so thrilled that you were able to join us today.
And I'm glad you were able to draw like Charles Dickens by candlelight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's fun, but
Inspiring.
only if you had power,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
inspiring. You inspire us all the time. I love
We
it.
love you, big guy.
Always. We love you. I'm so thrilled you were able to join us. All right, Miss Desiree, what have you been up to? Let's unmute you for a sec. There we go. Are you with us?
Desiree.
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 Maybe not.
All right. Do we hear? Do we not hear? Okay.
do not
Well, we'll
hear.
come back to Des when she sorts through everything. All right. Well, now that we know who everyone is, like, you know, I wanted to say hello to everybody over in the chat that has joined us so far. Miss Carrie Long, rocking it in the chat today. Hello, lovely Willie. Welcome. The mute button froze on Dez's app, so we'll just work with that, I suppose. Knowledge is still hanging out with us. And PETA over there rocking the chat as well. Okay, guys, well, let's jump into our project so we have enough time to get to the actual drawing part. So, how this is going to work is, chat, I need your help right now. I want you guys to keep in mind family-friendly answers, please. I know we can do Mad Libs after dark on somebody else's stream, but it will not be this one. Please keep it family-friendly with your answers, or they will not be chosen. I'm just letting you know right now. Okay, so I'm going to go round robin. CS, you're going to be my first word picker. Okay, so I need a number between 10 and 99. Can you in the chat please put a number between 10 and 99, and CS is going to give me that number.
Oh boy.
Right now, just verbalize it to you.
Yep, just verbalize it. I'm going to put it in here.
42.
42. Okay, Jeremy.
Yep.
I would like for you to please select from the chat a noun. Give him a minute to type them in.
So type in a noun.
Type in a noun, chat. We're going to, there's probably going to be a couple of different nouns in here, but right now we're going to pick out this one noun, and Jeremy's going to tell me which one he wants to use.
Person, place, or thing.
Person, place, or thing. Yeah, I'll help with the parts of speech if it gets confusing.
Pincushion.
I like pincushion.
A bike. Okay. Eyeball. Snow.
Eyeballs.
Okay.
I like
Ooh,
eyeball.
Eyeballs are good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eyeball.
All right,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Woohoo.
All right. Michelle,
Yes, ma'am.
I need a transportation type, please. Chat, please give me some transportation types.
Ooh, there's so many.
Hmm.
There's a great movie.
This is interesting.
Planes, Trains, and
I like where this is going.
I do too.
Lucia. Hello.
Vespa. That's specific. Bus.
Rock the
Pogo
Vespa.
stick. Rock the
Vespa.
Skateboard, airplane. You know what? Biplane.
Ooh.
You know what sound?
Biplane.
What is a rickshaw, or however you spell it? That's
A
interesting.
rickshaw. It's those little
Rickshaw.
carts that
Oh,
they
yeah,
pull
yeah,
you
yeah,
around
yeah.
in.
I am gonna go with. Oh, are we done? Or are you just gonna wait till there's all the answers in? Or all the answers?
you just
get
go
to,
ahead and
you
pick
get
one.
to choose the word.
Oh! Well,
Yeah, pick-
skateboard. Skateboard just jumped
Skateboard.
out at me.
All right,
Literally
skateboard.
jumped out at me. Skateboard.
Okay.
Didn't ollie on you.
Wow.
Joe, it's your turn. Will you please, chat, provide us with a few more nouns?
Give me more nouns, chat.
We need more nouns.
I need something
Person,
to draw.
places, or things.
Yes. Type nouns now. Type nouns now.
Sorry about
St.
that.
Peter. Paris. These are all places. All right, so skyscraper, toothpick. All right, keep on.
More nouns.
A euphonium. Nice. Euphonium is good.
What's a euphonium?
Balloons. All right, keep
It's got to be
going.
my friend Anne. I'm wondering if that's my friend Anne. She's.
Can't do that, Lenny.
No, it has to be family
family
friendly.
friendly.
It's a family friendly Mad Lib. Sorry,
let's
no
see.
eggplants allowed.
I am going to go with. I'm going to go with skyscraper.
Skyscraper.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Next is, I guess I will use this one. I would need an adjective.
An objective.
Can you guys read them off for me?
Sure.
Adjectives are something that describes.
Moist.
a noun.
Oh, borderline, Des.
Oh, that's plausible
borderline.
though, Dev. That's plausible.
It is a
It's
description.
possible.
We're talking about cake, yes.
Ew,
Yes.
no, please, not moist. Gary. Hot. Ooh, Michael Murray with the hot. And a
Foggy.
flame to do that. Yes. Foggy.
Keep going.
Bouncy.
Hot foggy skin.
Ooh, bouncy. Let's do that one. I
Plausible.
like that.
Okay, bouncy.
Bouncy. Let's do that one. Okay.
Boing, boing,
I can't wait to hear the
So
story.
we
now.
currently have 42 eyeballs bouncing on a skateboarded
Nice. Well,
skyscraper.
get-
On
CS,
top of
I'm
a
going to need
skyscraper.
another adjective, so they can just keep giving you adjectives because we need another one.
More adjectives, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Things that describe nouns.
I love this. This is fun.
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy, wuzzy, wuzzy.
I'm in a
Nice.
fuzzy neutral.
Jeremy, a noun, please, sir. Chat, give us another noun.
A nouner. Oh, my arms.
More nouns. We need nouns.
Person, place, or thing. Person, place, or thing.
Or idea as well, right?
Ooh,
Yeah, it could be.
hurricane.
Ooh,
Lakes.
conceptual.
Bread dough.
Conceptual.
Oh my gosh. Tree. Carnival.
Okay.
I like carnival.
Carnival, all right.
Maldives.
Bread dough.
What's fun is that none of these people know what the
story's gonna
context
be.
is.
Yeah.
This is really fun.
best
Michelle, can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
please ask the chat to pick a type of food that's plural?
Ooh, chat. Pick a type of food that's plural in multiples.
Please
in
don't say
groups.
asparagus. Stinks.
You know,
Sardines.
asparagus can be singular and it can be a group.
Yes, it
One
can be.
word.
All right, so we got hot dogs, sardines, tacos.
Ooh, tacos, sardines,
Shrimps.
Ooh.
Shrimp is actually
I kind of like shrimp.
Yes.
Yeah.
You like shrimp? Shrimp. We'll put shrimp. It's actually
Yep.
singular
Brussels
and plural.
sprouts. Oh,
All right,
Yeah.
Joe.
They're good with bacon if you cook them right.
Please.
true.
Everything's good with bacon.
Okay,
yes,
That's
Lindsay
right.
Bacon.
You're gonna have to be good at this one. It's silly words. We need silly words up in the chat right now.
me silly
They've just got
words.
to be the silliest words you can come up
Ooh.
with. Joe's gonna pick his favorite.
I'm gonna pick a silly word.
Silly words. Yay.
Fuzzy dumplings.
See, when you put two words together like that, it is
Yeah, I know,
pretty
right?
silly. I like it.
Flugel
I
dread
don't-
pipes.
I don't think
Trippy
I would-
sidebars. Radio thunder monks. Glandular mist. Giggly trumpet mum jam. Funky punky monkey jump.
Are these all in the chat, Joe?
No, they're not.
Fuzzy
Elderberries.
dumplings. I'm still stuck on that one. I mean, I just want to throw them out.
Elderberries.
If your dumplings are fuzzy, they probably shouldn't be eaten. Just
All
saying.
right, elderberries. So we got
Elderberries.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
twice.
go with elderberries.
Okay.
I have
Dang
no
it,
idea
Happs.
why.
Okay.
Berries of your elders.
Alright.
Please use fuzzy dumplings.
Des, do we have you back? Are you muted or do we hear you?
Ooh, bum fuzzle. Oh, that sounds.
Calling
that sounds
Desiree.
borderline.
I don't
Don't
think it hurt.
hear her. So we're just gonna.
Can you
It's
Oh, I
true.
can't hear
I
her.
can hear her.
Yay, we can hear
Oh yes.
All right, Des, it's your turn. We need another noun, please. Noun chat. Please
That's
give us the
person, place, or
noun
thing,
chat.
right? We need more nouns. The chat just stopped.
There it is.
Bridge, Butterfingers, coffee table, koala.
Ooh, koalas are cute.
Ooh, koala. Panda.
Ooh. We'll do a
John Stamos.
koala.
What was that, Des?
Koala.
Uncle
Koala.
Jesse?
Yeah.
Uncle Jesse? Is that you?
All right. A past tense verb, chat. We need a past tense verb.
Something that's already happened.
CS, why don't you
in the
pick that one
past.
for me?
Past tense verb.
Yes.
So tense.
Bamboozled.
I was getting ready to say bamboozled. There's no way you picked that out of my head.
Ooh,
Yeah,
stump.
dude.
That's
You said
Bamboozle.
fuzzy, and you said fuzzy something else, I think. Yeah,
Fuzzy
so we
neutral.
seem to be,
Okay,
yeah, we seem to be on that.
Jeremy, will you just pick a verb for me?
Verb. That's like what? An action?
Yes, an action.
Farted.
Lucia.
No,
Yes.
we can't
Love
fart
it.
it yet.
Oh,
Uh,
I haven't had my Chipotle yet, so there is that.
Mm.
Highly toxic yet volatile. Chipotle Mexican Grill.
I'll take run, but I'm going to go with jog.
Jog.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Very nice.
That way it's a little
right.
over run.
Are we there yet, Mommy?
Almost. We're almost
Mommy.
there. Hang in there. We need another noun. Michelle, please.
All right. All right. Ooh. K for the art, stayed for the grammar lessons. Yes, you learn something new every day, Carrie.
We'll be
I love
starting
it.
art very shortly. Hang in there, guys.
Ooh,
We
we
promise.
have Florida. We have wheelchair. We have river.
Pick one.
River was such a
Bicycle.
good actor.
I think river. Yeah, river.
River.
Let's go with river.
Okay.
Let's go with
River Phoenix.
Oh wow, this is going to be an interesting
Could
one.
be. Yeah, river could be interpreted more than one way.
I'm going to pick just a random past tense verb to fill this in.
Tooted. Carrie
Nodded.
tooted when she
The
was
af-
on Happs Stars.
The aftertoot.
I heard that.
I did. It was nice.
Okay. Joe,
Yes.
we need a body part.
A body part?
We need a body part.
Oh my! Hold on a minute. Let me think about this. Let me pull from my medical vast knowledge, and let's go with the body part. Let's go with the pinky finger.
The pinky finger?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Finger.
Okay.
Pinky finger.
Pinky finger. Hello.
Yeah. Off
Hello.
looked, but he is
Right.
blind in the
Pinky.
hand.
It's the pinky.
The
Chat.
pinky finger and the brain.
Okay,
The
chat.
smallest
We
of the
need an
digits.
exclamation.
An
An
exclamation.
exclamation. Des, can you pick that one for me?
What does that mean?
Like, wow,
Oh,
boom,
Excelsior.
yikes, pop,
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
anything that has an exclamation point
Oh.
after it usually.
Think like
I like
comedy.
that, Jeremy. We'll do that one. Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stan Lee.
Gotta have that.
Well done, mortals.
I can spell that wrong, but that's okay.
What is the dangle thing in the back of the throat? Just curious. I know there's a word
All right.
for it.
CS, we need something icky.
Maybe.
CS, can you think of anything icky?
Uvula.
Icky.
I always wondered where my mandibula was.
Icky.
Icky.
They
Oh my gosh.
sidewalk loogie.
Ooh.
Sidewalk
Ooh.
loogie.
Sidewalk loogie.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
More,
Ooh.
more
Nice.
common than you think. Yes.
I don't know how do you
Yeah,
spell
just don't
loogie?
step in one.
Just don't step
Loogie.
on 'em.
Loogie.
I think, yeah, that's how I had it. Okay. And last but not least, Michelle, please select a planet from our solar system.
Ooh, there's so many.
This is the last
cool
one.
Planets.
Please say Uranus.
Krypton.
Well, you know.
Look at the chat. Look at the chat.
Tooted.
Strangest character in my head.
Uranus, Pluto. Oh my God, I'm going to go crawl into a hole.
Well, the
It's
choices
okay.
are limited. So, I mean,
There's only 9.
Mercurio. Well, you know, I think I'm going to have to go with, Lenny, you know, and Devs. Uranus.
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 All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating. We are going to now read this story. The artists are going to start thinking in their mind how they're going to be drawing their composition. So I'm going to. It's story time, children. Gather round.
Yay.
Yay. All right, here we go.
Yay!
Is it going to go?
Oh,
Go. There it goes. Welcome to the year 3042. It was my first day as an intergalactic space sheriff. So I decided to patrol planet Eyeball. I jumped into my base skateboard, turned on the anti-gravity skyscraper, and traveled at a bouncy speed toward the planet. When I stepped into the fuzzy surface, I came face to face with an alien. He was the size of a carnival and looked like a giant lump of shrimp. That's supposed to be shrimp, not shimp. Elderberries, I said to him, the galactic word for hello.
Oh my God.
Hold
That's
on.
hilarious.
We're
Hold on,
almost, there's
part two
more.
to this.
Oh,
But the
elderberries.
alien didn't respond. Instead, he pulled out his laser koala, bamboozled my vehicle, and then tried to jog on me. Quickly, I activated my defense river, and the laser beam flung off it and hit the alien on the pinky finger. Excelsior!
Ow.
Yelled the alien as he turned into a big puddle of sidewalk loogie. Exhausted, I teleported back to the space station near Uranus, and this job was going to be tougher than I thought.
Oh my God.
Well, boys and girls,
Beautiful.
Oh
there's
my
your
God.
story.
Wow.
There's so much we could draw from.
There's a
literally.
lot there to pull
There's
from.
a
There is
lot.
a lot there to pull from.
Happs team, can I see that again?
I got things on the koala
I could
laser.
see this as a comic strip.
The koala laser.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that was
What is a
great.
koala laser? That's kind of like
I don't know. Amazing.
that sounds
Whatever it is, I don't care.
ridiculously
All
awesome.
right, well, Happs, that's the story we wrote together. So let's see how this turns out. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I'm kind
I'm
of
really
like,
gonna need some time to process
Yeah,
that.
me
I
too,
agree, Carrie.
Planet Eyeball was like the first thing that literally jumped out at me.
If you have directorship powers, you can view that over in the Takeover tab. So I am going to let you guys
Wow.
have
was,
the buttons available
That was magical.
so that you can click over and see that if you need to. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the takeovers on the phone or not. I haven't tried. All right, well, boy, we have quite the adventure to
That was a
unfold.
very fun exercise.
That
It's
was
very
fun.
fun
I
exercise. I
enjoyed
think we
that.
should do this more often. Okay, so we have a
Yep.
space skateboard and an
Space
anti-gravity
skateboard.
skyscraper.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's see.
And we're an intergalactic space sheriff.
All right. So the whole story. All right. Let me see here. So let's go to the takeovers. All righty. So interesting. What do I want to draw?
I'm dropping the whole story on Discord. I think most
Thank
of you
you.
are in it.
Thank you
Thanks.
so
Oh
much.
my
Thanks,
God. I
thanks.
want to read that again. It was so
Yes.
fun. Can you see this after dark, though? I think people are used to us
Dev
after
wants-
dark.
Okay, so Dev
Ooh.
wants us to draw a koala laser. Okay. Oh my gosh. How about
Oh, is it
I
okay
don't
to
even
just start
know,
drawing something?
man. Yes,
okay
we're
to just
supposed to
start
be drawing
Okay.
something inspired by the story. It does not have to be the entire story because that would be crazy. We don't have that
Anti-gravity
much
skyscraper.
moment.
What?
And we have a pretty much exactly an hour to do our drawings, so plan accordingly because
Okay.
we will be kicked out promptly at
Oh my.
the hour mark from now.
So neat. Well, it turns out an eyeball planet is a thing. I thought I would Google it because I actually have heard. Is that a thing? And it actually is. It is a
Actually
real
is
thing.
a thing. Oh, I guess I
says-
should probably
yeah.
transition so you guys can actually see my art.
An eyeball
Durr.
planet is
Here
a
we go.
hypothetical type of tidally locked
The defense
planet.
river sounds well.
A defense river.
Wow.
Like, how do you do that? I just wanna know.
Wow, all
With
right.
your koala laser.
Intergalactic space sheriff.
So many
Okay.
characters.
Would you guys like a little music in the background while we
Oh,
are drawing?
please. I think that would be
Oh,
wonderful.
wonderful.
Yes.
All right. This
Thank
is
you,
royalty-free
sir.
music, so if you are streaming to your platforms, it should not affect This is what we use when we do the Creative Multiverse.
Yes, a defense river flowing in the background. I feel like it's gonna be like slime, like from Ghostbusters 2 or something. And this is not too far off from what we regularly do on our own channels. Joe streams twice a week?
Yep, Wednesdays and Thursdays. Tonight, I don't know if I'll be streaming tonight because I will be interviewed by none other than Mr. Devereaux Watson tonight. So that's going to take up a little time, but
Very cool.
I am going to try my best.
Very nice. Yes, Dev does have a podcast coming up that I'm highly excited about. So there's that. Does anybody else have any streams coming up they would like to promote while they're sketching out their artwork?
If the music's too loud, just let me know.
I think we're at a good spot right now.
Yeah, sounds good.
I replied to you, Dev. I did. Late last night in the wee hours. And the majority of us mostly stream in the evening or late night. This is very uncharacteristic to see us out while the day the sun is in the sky. So
the sun hurts me.
Hi, J Opera. Welcome, sir. We are doing a fun project, drawing a Mad Lib story that we literally just created just a few moments ago.
You know, with my new work schedule, Lindsay, I actually am thinking, because my days off have been kind of random, hopefully I'll have a consistent day off, which might be Fridays. And I'm actually thinking of doing afternoon broadcasts again, since I'm so tired at night. I've been just like trying to acclimate to the work schedule and finding myself becoming a morning person. Oh my God.
Oh my Lord. Who are you and what did you do with Michelle?
I don't know, but I want her back. No, I'm thinking like the afternoon is kind of nice because there are some other broadcasters that are new to the platform that I've known from Periscope that they tend to broadcast earlier. So I'm just going to see how that goes. And I'm just open to anyone who would want to join in.
Well, if I'm around and available, you know I'll always swing through and say hello.
Right.
Same.
And then, of
Yeah,
course,
if I'm home, I don't mind.
Yes, sir. And then crafty stuff. I feel the urge to do crafty things as well.
The fall just harkens that a little bit, I think.
Right? I found a crochet llama that I want to try out. Be kind of cute.
So,
amigurumi, Japanese crochet. Let's see. Yay.
I don't know if any of this is going to make sense, but I'm just kind of like randomly my elements that I remember from the story. Just in random speed sketch style, just because I want to get something on my paper. And then I can go back and make sense of it more later, which is kind of fun. Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and joining the insanity that is the world of creativity. It's always a lot of fun, and we try to interact with our guests too. So we may be on for multiple hours, and you don't have to stay the entire time if you don't want to, but we always try to make sure we say hello to our friends that join us and watch our process. I don't think any of us expects you guys to hang out with us for 3 whole hours. Is that
some of
Bert
us even have
here?
processes?
That Bert guy is here.
I do. We do process our cheese.
What?
We process a lot.
Did somebody say something?
We said process.
Process.
I've got Jeremy converted. He's closest to Canada. He's becoming one of us.
Luke's been working on me.
He has.
Good job, Luke. Keep up the good work.
Get that King's English in you eventually.
Process.
So how are we feeling about this so far, guys?
Oh,
This is so.
I'm
Oh, sorry.
no, I was just gonna say I'm pretty excited about it. I'm drawing an intergalactic sheriff.
Ooh, yes.
Mm.
I think I'm making the laser beam koala an actual sheriff. I'm kind of modifying our story a little bit.
I was excited about the eyeball, and that the fact that it's a planet is even better. So I just jumped on that.
Hi,
But
James. How are you? Welcome.
So many characters. I mean, CS, like, did more than one character jump out at you since you are a character artist? I was kind of thinking, like, oh my god, this is so up your alley. So many different characters. What is he making?
Yeah, I'm just kind of feeling it out, I guess.
I love it.
Getting some stuff and things.
I love it.
I have a feeling that we can revisit this story too and flesh it out even more when we have a little more time if you wanted to. And you guys want to know my super secret source of where I got my story from?
Where from?
Your kids?
National Geographic Kids.
Oh,
I kid you not.
Geo kids, I love it.
I did miss your question, Jay. I am so sorry.
Ooh.
I'm trying to scroll back. Where did he go? I don't even see it.
It says, yourselves excluded, who is your current crush amongst the Happs artists? Ooh.
Oh, current
Shine
crush.
your light on obscure Happs talent. Like art crushes? Good lord.
Do I have to pick just one?
Well, I already know that Jeremy and Joe are a thing.
I was just gonna say.
What do I do?
They're already like a committed couple in the art community.
Art
So
crush.
they're taken. Gosh, I don't know, man. There's so many cool artists here. I thoroughly enjoy Milk Does Art, and he wasn't able to join us today. I really wish he would have. He's so fun and interactive with the crowd. So, and he's kind of quasi obscure, and I think a lot of people miss him because of the time that he streams. But man, he is a lot of fun.
No, not in here.
I don't know. I love all the artists because they all do their own different thing. It's hard to just, shout out one artist because they're all different and they all do their own different stuff. That's what I like about it.
Stuff and things. Well, here's a person that actually don't know very well, but I admire her artwork from afar, mainly because she broadcasts so late at night, and when she does her art, she's just concentrating on it. It's Moondragon.
Oh my gosh, Moondragon does fantastic, like horror themed.
It's just incredible, and she draws, and I think she does some etching, like the bird. She works on panels of wood, like slices of wood, and she draws on it. I don't know if she does the actual, what's it called, where you burn into the wood. But I know that. Yeah, well, I think it's like, Anyway, she definitely does really intricate horror themed characters, and they're just
beautiful
fabulous.
Stuff.
It's fabulous. So, if I had an art crush that doesn't know that I'm crushing on them, that's one of them that comes to mind.
That's a good poll, Michelle. I second that art crush.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
All right. I need to reference this again. What are we doing with all the weird things? All right, so Intergalactic Space Sheriff on the planet Eyeball on a space skateboard. And we have an anti-gravity skyscraper. Oh, the planet is fuzzy. We have a fuzzy eyeball? That is so wild. That is such a wild combination. It sounds like painful, honestly. Don't you hate it when we get like an eyelash in your eye? That's like, I feel like that would be like constant environment of that planet.
Allergies feel gritty, but you know what?
Yeah.
A fuzzy eyeball would make a great mixed drink, I think. I'll have a fuzzy eyeball, bartender.
I'll have the Screaming Mormon, please.
Oh, the alien pulled out his laser koala. I'm making the laser koala the sheriff, so I'm kind of like mutating the story. They have a defense river on their planet. Let's see. Oh, and the alien got hit in his pinky finger. Don't forget that. And he screamed Excelsior when it hurt. And then he immediately turned into a big puddle of sidewalk loogie. And then we retreated to Uranus. You guys, the story is fantastic. I don't care who you are. Desiree says her art crush will always be CS. I also have to say that he is CS, you're my hero.
Making my heart pay a little.
That's right.
You're my hero, CS.
I'm glad that your heart's a little incognate for the situation.
I think CS has been an art crush of mine for a very long time. I just can't get enough of the stuff and things he does.
Can't get enough of his sugar crush.
Can't get enough of your love, sweet
baby.
Stuff. Just can't get enough of that sweet stuff.
Start inking this craziness.
Can I just say that Des is definitely an art crush?
Des is art goals all day long.
I want to buy her like a new computer or whatever she needs to boost her. You guys follow this woman and support her. She's so awesome as a collaborator, as a person. When she does her own broadcasts, I just feel so calm. And
Jay
I just
crushes
feel so,
on
like into what she does. I just could watch it all day long.
She like puts her whole heart and soul into her art pieces, and you can tell it shows.
Amen.
Crushes on the naked artist in Europe. She's brilliantly off the wall. That's funny. I've seen her before. She's interesting. Desiree Goulden says this whole story is very 80s 90s comics vibe. I can totally see that.
Oh yeah.
Peter likes to see the stylistic differences going on. CS is honestly one of my favorite art streamers since joining. Des is really good too. Oh my god, says Desiree. I second, yeah, fans. I'm like a fangirl of all you guys, seriously.
Almost spilt my coffee over grabbing my microphone. Thank you. I appreciate all the
Somebody buy this man another cup of coffee, seriously.
I know. Buy him a cup of coffee. Yes, yes.
I just love how like we all become art family, you know.
Exactly.
Oh, the support here is amazing. Not just from fellow artists, but the entire community is always so supportive and encouraging, coming into our streams and talking to us and bragging about us in their own channels, which is amazing too. Thank you for that ego boost that I need every once in a while.
It's a great combination of stylistic tools, so to speak, of Happs being able to collaborate like this and be all on the same screen, but also just the cultural environment that allows us to be creative like this.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful combination. I don't know you can get really anywhere else. And so that's what I love. That's I believe why it's become easy to become like an art family or a Happs family or whatever you will, streaming family. We're all streamers.
Hello, Annie. Welcome to the stream.
We're streamers.
Jay says Joe is my fantasy bromance. His talent is Afro. Oh my goodness, Jay's getting all man crushy over there.
Woohoo!
I love it.
I love it when you talk dirty to me, Jay.
Hello, Annie, and I have to ask, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
I don't know if you guys like sarcasm, but we have barrels of it in the back storage area, and we use it constantly, so I hope you guys like a little bit of sarcasm.
I carry sarcasm on my hip in a holster.
What, me sarcastic? What are you talking about? I'm offended.
Sarcasm.
I'm so triggered.
I take sarcasm and just like, oh, okay, that's sarcastic. Okay.
It's okay, Michelle.
I'm the person that just doesn't get the joke until later.
It's okay, Michelle. We
It's
help
okay.
you.
It's like, is that literal? Is that for real? Oh, okay. Okay.
You do well with us because, man, we're a lot. Hey, it's Retta. How are you? Welcome.
Okay, I have the opportunity to ask Joe the question that it's been bugging me for a week.
Oh,
so I need
boy.
to ask how to
Oh.
pronounce this word. I'm typing it out because
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce it. So
Well, while you're
But I
typing
had
it,
APP. Yeah. How do I pronounce that from your book, Joe?
Apple Shop.
Apple Shop. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was saying it right, and I'm like, am I getting this
it's
right?
short for Appalachian Film Workshop.
Okay.
And so that's where I got my start when I came out of college. I went right into filmmaking. And so that was the Apple Shop was founded. It's kind of like one of those grassroots type places.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was where I started. They had a radio station attached to it as well. And it was just kind of a really cool hodgepodge melting pot of just diving into the arts. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was reading it during breaks last
Did you?
week at work because I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I was able to
Oh, you were reading
download
my
read
book?
it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Nice.
That's why,
Yes.
as I pose questions, I can ask the authors. It's awesome.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, if you actually go to Apple Shop, that word you just typed, appleshop.org, excuse me, you will see the actual.
Hello,
website.
Warrior Grandma. Welcome. Just to update everybody that is coming in recently, we are working on a project where we just wrote, with the assistance of the chat, a fantastically silly, goofy story about an alien encounter on a foreign space planet, and there was a situation, and we are drawing said scene in our own light and views. I should probably read it one more time here shortly. Let me get to a stopping spot before that happens. You should all consider a dedicated art day where you pass broadcast. Very nice. Similar to how the food community has been doing their broadcasting on the weekends. You guys, if you haven't been following along the food community here, the cooking community is so closely knit, and they do this Pass the Happs thing where they schedule it out where there's like 13 hours of cooking scheduled around a theme of the week, and it is phenomenal, by the way. Yeah, if we could coordinate all the artists and get them to sit still, that's kind of like herding cats sometimes. If we could make that happen with the art community, I agree that would be phenomenal.
Speaking of stream of the week stuff, what is this current Happs Week's topic?
Oh, it's hidden talents.
Hidden
Hashtag
talents.
Happs hidden talents.
Okay.
So
Yes.
if you have a hidden talent that you want to share, and there's something that you do, definitely use the hashtag Happs hidden talents.
Yes. And they will do their darndest to feature the streams
Yeah.
that participate.
Pablo and
They
Peter do
had a
very
lot
good
participate
job.
last week, so they have to be a little bit pickier if they get an extremely large amount of people. But I've been really enjoying the themes that they've been coming up with.
Dude.
I don't know what kind of hidden talent that I got. I don't know.
You don't hide
Man.
any of your talents, though.
Most of mine are all broadcast over on OnlyFans.
Even your
Oh.
Chipotle experience. is lovely.
I'm good there.
I
Alright.
tease. I tease.
Let's see here. Molly can play the nose flute. Dude, schedule that broadcast and let me know when that is, because I want to see.
What about things that you just haven't broadcasted yet? Like things that
Yeah,
you
I mean, I guess
do?
that would be
I think that'd be a
technically
good one.
hidden from the Happs community because they haven't learned it about you yet.
Right.
Just
That was
because
one
it's
thing.
not hidden in real life, it could be definitely considered as being hidden on Happs if we haven't met that side of you just yet.
The only thing that came to my mind is the fact that I speak Anishinaabe, and I did initially start with discussing a little bit about like my Ojibwe language. Like I did like a word of the week, and then just
Yeah.
kind of, but
It's
that
been a
didn't
while.
really, I had some thoughts about like how to better do it, and I put it kind of on hold. But I thought, it might be time to kind of reintroduce some of my more cultural thoughts
Definitely.
about where I'm from and who I am by using the language. And I came up with this an idea, so I'm thinking I might, since I have some time off the next couple of days, I was thinking about
You could just do an entire broadcast
broadcasting.
using your Ojibwe
I
language.
was actually going to speak in the language and then have the words translated in English.
That would be
So
really
that all I did
interesting
was
to
speak
me.
in the language. So I thought, okay. And, I know a lot of hymn. I have a hymn book that's all in the language. Like
We have
Amazing
ourselves an
Grace and all
alien.
that. So there we
Oh,
go.
nice. Oh, he is
Woo!
awesome. Okay, we've got to make this guy big. Hold on. Click the
Make 'em
button.
big. Make 'em big.
Check this out, everybody. We have an alien.
Intergalactic space alien.
Nice. Well done, sir.
I love the facial expression. He's cool.
Now I'm gonna try to ink him, but first
That little smirky smile is fantastic.
Yeah, that little smirk there. I love
Let's
it.
take a look. CS, how are you working on yours? Who's this guy? Oh my gosh, look at this.
This is kind of like some kind of like fuzzy sheriff kind of guy with a cape. He's like an intergalactic sheriff, I guess. And he's got a koala
a laser beam
gun.
koala.
His mouth is like opening up, and he's kind of like all tensed up. So he's like, And,
Nice.
it's shooting the eyeball planet.
Oh my gosh.
It's like
wow.
This pinnacle shot. Oh, and he's also shouting like Excelsior eventually because he has his
with the
pinky
pinky. I see the pinky. Yeah. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm in
That's
love with
legit.
that. I am in
you're
love with
such a
that.
That is
storyteller.
legit, dude.
Okay.
You're such a storyteller. Yes,
Let's
you
see.
are.
Jeremy, let's check in on you. Let's see how you're doing over here.
I have my
he's
intergalactic
cool.
sheriff, and he's got his smoking laser koala gun that he picked up off of the guy, and I have the pile of. You may recognize him from Weird Science, but he's shouting Excelsior because he just got turned into a pile of sidewalk goo.
Oh, that's Bud.
and then I've got my
you got
Back
the
to the Future skateboard.
It's a hoverboard. Oh my gosh.
Hoverboard.
Yes.
Cool.
So,
I knew I picked
I'm
the
throwing all my
skateboard for
and I've got my
nice
skyscraper that's floating up here in the sky too.
Oh,
very cool.
Like an urban cowboy.
Amazing. Kind of I'm loving how all this creativity. Des, do you have anything to share yet?
Not really.
Not yet. Okay. Well, I know you got a little bit of a late start, so yeah, just let us know if you want to share. I'll show real quick my bits. I'm just kind of quick scribbles. I'm working on a little skyscraper floating over here. We've got the river defense system thing over here on this planet, and then I've kind of turned that koala laser guy into the sheriff riding on a rocket propelled skateboard. So that's kind of my quick throw together of my interpretation of the story. Trust the process. Des will come up. Oh, I know. I have full 100,000% confidence in Des doing complete justice to the story and probably blowing everybody out of the water. I no doubt.
It's that moment when you have a sketch that you like. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
You have a sketch that you like, and then it's that moment when you're getting ready to ink it. There's no going back.
Did you take a picture of it before?
I did.
Okay, so then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But it's always like, oh gosh, here goes the ending. Let's see what happens here.
Nice.
Yes. And I'm kind of like, I'm not a super speed artist. Like you guys can knock out some art super fast. I'm kind of like medium speed. So like to do something and have it actually look really good. I need a little bit more time than an hour to crank it out. So I just kind of like speed sketch, and it looks a little bit more elementary than probably what I would normally do. But it gets the concept down. I think that it's more about getting that idea in your head down on the paper, and then you can start over and refine it in different versions if you so choose to continue that. It's a process, as
That's literally what I do. Well, that's literally what I do, because for me, my process started out with sketches only as preliminary ideas for other pieces,
right?
Whether it's a larger painting, a mural, or well, prior to all of this, sculptures. But now it's kind of like it's to me, I feel like I'm never really committed to the drawing. Like, it's always an ongoing process. So there you go. But I feel the same way about the whole, like, I feel like I'm working a lot quicker than I would normally.
Yeah, I was just slapping stuff down with a pencil, and I was like, well, nobody can really see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to throw some ink on here and just kind of get a concept of the story of what I'm wanting, and maybe just revisit it again later to make it look, a little bit more proportionate, a little bit more detail and texture and all that stuff. But these speedy guys over here, man, you guys are impressive. I'm telling you what. Right? Mad skills on the Happs art community for days.
Skills on some Mad Lib. Mad skills on the Mad Lib.
Mad skills on the Mad Lib.
I had to learn to draw fast when I was in art school, like when I was doing art and stuff like that. So it kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like what Milk and Lost TV do. What they do the when they have the person that comes in and models for them.
Oh yeah, the posing
gestures,
gesture drawing.
You've got to be quick. You've only got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
And
that's definitely a skill that has to be developed over time.
Oh yeah. It's not easy.
So chat, if you guys have any questions for any of the artists here, please put that in the chat right now, and we'll be happy to answer them or discuss whatever question that might be. What are you curious about? Let's see. It is now the top of the hour, so we have about half an hour left.
Plenty of time.
All right. Desiree in the chat asks, what is everyone's favorite mediums, and what is your least favorite medium? Well, I'll start, I suppose. Okay. My least favorite is oil painting. I don't have the patience for it, and I like to overwork it too much, and it all turns flat and muddy. It's just, we don't jive well together. But my favorite medium would have to be colored pencil. I just love the layers and the blending, and that whole, it's just a lot of fun to play with. It's really flexible. What about you, CS?
I think watercolor is difficult. It's the most untamable, I would say. Unless you're squirting water down on the paper first and you can actually pool the color into that wet spot on the paper, it's really difficult to kind of manage. So that's one that kind of gets me at times. And my favorite is probably VR. I love taking whatever I create and just jumping in and sculpting it and looking at it dimensionally rather than on a flat surface.
Yeah, definitely. Very cool. Jeremy, what's your favorite and least favorite mediums to work with?
My favorite medium is Patricia Arquette, and my least favorite is John Edwards.
Oh, well.
Jeremy color.
Sorry.
Not Jeremy color.
Wow.
It was in my head. I had to let it out.
Take him anywhere.
Pencil and ink is probably my favorite. Anything to do with like your watercolor or painting stuff, I've not really gotten into. I've strayed away from it. So
cool. Hello, Gemma. Welcome to the stream. Very cool. Des, you have a favorite and non-favorite medium that you prefer?
I like them all, but my favorite is colored pencil and markers. And I think my least favorite at the moment is acrylic, because I really want to travel into oil.
Oh, very cool.
I know I've
Michelle?
worked with acrylic for a little bit, but
Very
acrylic seems to
nice.
dry too fast now. So
Yes,
Yeah.
that makes it difficult to work with. It does dry quickly. You have to work within the time crunch.
I don't have a least favorite medium. I like to try and open to most everything and have tried most everything. I think my least favorite thing to do, though, back in the day when I was collecting and working my own clay, that's so laborious. I mean, we're talking like native found clay, out, digging it up, getting it ready, taking out the debris, all the things you have to do. That's just so painstaking. I'd rather oil paint. It's actually more painstakingly of a process. Oh, I said it like an American. But I think my favorite medium is charcoal and graphite equally. So I'm working with charcoal powders and graphite powders and experimenting, and I really like the unpredictability and the messiness of it, and then trying to rein it in. That's really fun.
Very nice.
So, yeah.
There we go. Yes, we did announce that 30 minutes remaining countdown. You guys keep that in the back of your minds. Because, we can't be here all day. Well, maybe some of us could, but...
Well, what are those guys doing with the account? I mean, seriously, like...
I mean, it's just sitting there, like, oh my god.
Sitting there. Like... We'll give it back eventually.
We'll be good, I promise.
Clean it up and tidy up before we leave.
But, yes, well, I'm very grateful that the Happs team has asked me to do this today, and thank you guys again for joining us.
Go Badge.
Yeah.
I love this.
Thanks.
This is so nice and organized. Thank you for putting this together. Thank you for hurting the cats. Meow.
I took a rare hooky day to be here. Not necessarily to be here, but because I'm on hooky.
You deserve a day off.
We're not
brother.
telling anybody that you played hooky just to hang out with us.
Well, that's okay. They'll see it when they look on my Facebook.
Hi, Jeremy's boss.
I don't care. I told them I was taking off work because I was in pain.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm in too much pain. My head's hurting. My arms are numb. I'm not dealing with this.
Yep, exactly.
And then just got a text from somebody else that they put us on 10 hours the rest of the week and weekend again. So if I didn't take it off, I would have been...
You would have been
2 weeks
miserable.
straight on... So because of that, I'm still keeping my 7 o'clock start time because I still have to wake up at 4. So
Yeah.
7 p.m. is when I'll be doing my broadcast.
I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I mean, this is my first, I think I'm on my 3rd week, and I'm just finally acclimating physically to the physical work of it. And yeah, gotta have those days off. I mean, I'm really looking forward to
have time
these
for your
next couple
body to
days.
recoup.
Exactly. I had a COVID scare on Monday. Wasn't sure that this thing, if you hear how congested I am, if I actually had COVID, because a coworker does have COVID, and I was experiencing symptoms, and had to go get checked out, or I was gonna not be able to work. But thankfully, knock on wood, everything else, I did everything right. It's just a cold or a sinus infection. So.
Michelle, chat is asking, what medium are you using for that beautiful green?
Oh, this is Prismacolor New Pastel.
Very cool.
They're not quite as soft I mean, they can be if you crush them up, but they're nice, hard pastels that actually go on quite buttery. I love them. And it's just, I figured this was going to be more of a conceptual piece, so I kind of just went with sort of almost an abstract idea of a planet with an eyeball in the middle.
Very good. Very
Which
good.
I've saved the best for last. My favorite thing to do is faces. So why not concentrate on the eyeball? But I was having so much fun just putting this random color out into the universe, literally. Planet eyeball.
You didn't ask me what my favorite medium was.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies, Joe. I thought I already asked you. Go for it, dude.
No, I'm not going to tell you now.
Okay, fine. It's a secret. You guys have to.
Screw you guys.
I'm sorry, Joe. My bad.
Horrible host.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I'm joking.
Comment cards. Comment cards are gonna come in, Lindsay.
I know.
Watch
out for that one.
I'm gonna get like a
Evaluation
1-star
cards.
review from Joe.
I'm putting this out on Yelp now.
Yelp. That's funny.
I'm teasing, Badge. I hope you know that.
Oh, I know. No hard feelings here at all. So please, Joe, share with us your favorite mediums.
Yes, Joe. I can't wait.
Really soft feelings here.
Oh yes, just soft and palpable. I actually really prefer digital art, kind of like what CS is doing. I would prefer to sit down with my iPad or my Wacom tablet and just kind of bang something out, really, because I'd create the kind of art that I create is more demanding of that particular skill set. And so that's just kind of my wheelhouse. But now the art that I love to hate, but I hate to love, is definitely oil. When I was a kid, I was trained by. It was really cool. My mom would work days at a local restaurant, and then when she got home from work, she would take me to this Catholic church, and this Catholic church would have these art sessions. So my mom paid like $6 a session back in the day for me to go and get trained about art fundamentals.
It's really quite rare to find these days.
Well, it's very rare, but I was trained like shading, shadowing, anatomy, proportions, dimensions. All of that was pretty much right there as a 6-year-old, 7-year-old kid in this little Catholic school back home in Kentucky, and it was really cool, man. It's kind of an after-school type project thing.
It's awesome. I grew up with an oil painter, portrait artist as my mom, but that is what a commitment your mom made to you.
Well, she knew I had it in
Moms
me.
are great.
Because that's all I did was draw comics in school. I got in trouble so much for like, is Joe drawing comics again? It's just like, it was that kind of thing. So my mom was like,
$6 a lesson though, when you think about it, that adds up.
So cheap.
It was very cheap, and I did it for like 3 months. I got right into oil. I got up to the part where, we were drawing like landscapes and mountain ranges with depth perception, and then shadowing on like peaches and apples and things like that. And but then we started moving into oils, and that's when I started going into school and stuff. And then I had some health issues that I had to back off from, unfortunately. But it's good times.
All right, guys, we are quickly approaching a 15-minute warning.
I have just enough time to color.
I may not get the color, but I will get the ink done.
I'm going to throw a little bit of color on mine quickly. This marker is drying out. I've used it and abused it.
Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. If I can find the right colors, that is.
Thank you, Warrior Grandma. That's sweet. So we go. Yep.
Ooh, I'm getting so nice and messy. I love it.
Yes,
Just what I
get
needed.
messy with it.
Just what I needed.
get
Sometimes
dangerous.
sometimes I'm too planned and too careful, and then there are times when I just want to just throw paint at stuff and color and go random and go, okay, what's going to happen next? This is great. What a relaxing thing to do on my day off. Love it, love it, love it.
Should
Looks
I
like a
read the
melon.
story one more time before we sign off today?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh my God, it's
Okay,
so fun.
let's
What a
do
great
that.
collaboration with
Let me
everybody.
finish up this
And we'll
little
have to show
call
everybody's
here.
artwork too.
Yes,
before
I
we-
will read the story and then I will go back around and do a little showcase moment after I find a stopping spot here in just a sec. And then we will do our sign-offs and let you be free and released out into the wild.
You can feed us this time.
There's snacks at the door. God. All right, chat. Well, if you weren't here earlier, this is the story that has inspired our art today. So real quick, I am going to bring this up and do story time again. Gather round, children. Get your lovey and your blanket and snuggle up. It's story time.
Yay.
It's going. Whenever it pops up, I'll read it here. Here it goes. All right, the title is Spaced Out. Welcome to the year 3042. It was my first day as an intergalactic space sheriff, so I decided to patrol planet Eyeball. I jumped into my space skateboard, turned on the anti-gravity skyscraper, and traveled at a bouncy speed toward the planet. When I stepped onto the fuzzy surface, I came face to face with an alien. He was the size of a carnival and looked like a giant lump of shrimp. Elderberries, I said to him, the galactic word for hello. To be continued. Please stand by.
Dot, dot, dot. Dun, dun, dun.
Do,
Here
do,
it goes.
do, 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 do.
It's just a tiny bit slower than we need it to be, but it's actually not that bad. If you guys want to tell stories, this is the way to do it. All right. But the alien didn't respond. Instead, he pulled out his laser koala, bamboozled my vehicle, and then tried to jog me. Quickly, I activated my defense river. The laser beam flung off it and hit the alien on the pinky finger. Excelsior! Yelled the alien as he turned into a big puddle of sidewalk loogie.
Ew.
Exhausted, I teleported back to the space station near Uranus. This job is going to be tougher than I thought. So that, my friends, is the story that we wrote at the beginning of the stream. And now our artists are hard at work depicting their own versions and interpretations of the said story. So let's do a quick little showcase. I will start with Mr. C.S. Murphy. Oh man, look at this. Look at this world it's creating.
Oh,
I am in love. I am
the,
in love with this
here.
little scenario that you have built.
Thanks. So yeah, I do have like the defense river right here. I was gonna have like some beams that come up, you know, like the defense
Yeah.
river, preventing
Nice.
the planet from kind of like getting close to him, but he can shoot out, kind of thing. Because why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
other
this is
planets, and
fantastic. I love that.
There's like a skyscraper. What was it again? Like the skyscraper
An
floaty thing?
anti-gravity
Anti-gravity.
skyscraper.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
is
Woo.
a little floating city in the background as well. So.
That's amazing. Amazing.
I love it.
Let's
There's
see.
a story there. There's the story right there.
Jeremy, I believe you're next. Let's see where you're at on your space adventure here. Oh, we're getting color laden. Look at this.
Woohoo.
This is so
Yep.
cool.
Got my intergalactic space sheriff on his first day. He's a bit of a crab.
Face kind of reminds me of Pistol Pete from OSU, but that's just me and my Okie talking. So I'm kind of in love with that. Plus, he's orange. That's
Yeah.
even pushing that
And
envelope a
he
little
picked
further.
up the koala laser after it was fired, and then of course he's sucking on his pinky because he got hit, but it turned into a pile of goo.
He's kissing his boo-boo. And
Yeah.
of course, don't forget the hoverboard on the bottom.
Yes, the
We have
hoverboard
to
on the
have
bottom
our yes.
will
The
certainly be
hoverboard is
colored the
important.
appropriate color.
I love that. Of course. Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Joe,
Yo.
I think you're up.
Okay.
Let's check you out here. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Let's see here. Let's pull. There we go.
That is a Western alien if I've ever seen one. I love the shading. The detail is just phenomenal on this.
Yeah, I did.
For an hour of work, well done, sir.
Yeah, I did
You
a
should
little
be
cross
proud of
hatching
that
on
one.
that one. Thank you.
He's a space cowboy. I love it.
He's an intergalactic space sheriff.
They call me the space cowboy.
Cowboy.
Yes.
Intergalactic planetary.
Call me laser of love.
Very good. Very good.
Oh my gosh. Look deep into my eye. Is this the planet? Is this the planet Eyeball?
This is the planet Eyeball that is also somewhat fuzzy, shall we say.
My goodness. Just for a moment here, I'm going to put you fit in container so we can see all of this. Oh my gosh, look at the blues and the purples blending together in happy harmony. I am loving all of this.
Unusual colors. I just love to do something a little different than what I'm... This is like so out of my wheelhouse, but I love it.
Well done, ma'am. Well done. I love that.
Thank you for inviting me.
And
this was fun.
Des, look what Des has down here. She has Excelsior in a little bubble that makes me so excited.
Comic bubble, yeah.
And that's a laser koala. Heck yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Lettering. She did lettering.
I'm loving this, Des. That's amazing. There's so much personality.
I don't know what else I can come up with in an hour.
No, you did fantastic. Well done. Well done.
Well done.
Okay, I guess I'm the only one left that hasn't shared. Okay, so here we go. Here's mine. So far, so good. We've got a fuzzy planet. We have eyeball planet over here. Anti-gravity skyscrapers. We have a koala with laser beams and a rocket-propelled skateboard, and there's all sorts of things happening. It's wild and it's crazy, just like our story today.
Is he a sheriff? Is he got a sheriff's badge on?
Yes, the koala is the sheriff. I have made him the intergalactic sheriff. I twisted the story a little bit to fit what I wanted it to be. Little artistic license, if you will.
Nice.
Well, guys, we have about 5 minutes left to hang out on this stream, but I want to thank all of you again for coming and joining us and sharing your creative juices and talents.
You did good,
and all the
Badge.
good things.
This was
and
awesome.
thank you to the chat for being such a good storyteller, helping us build that story. We couldn't have done it without anybody in the chat participating. So I appreciate all of you guys being here and being interactive and engaging with us and helping us create whatever this is that we just made.
And I'll post the image of this on my Instagram feed so you guys can see.
I
it
hope
in
that
detail.
everybody please take a picture of your art. When you're finished with it, make sure that you post it on the socials and you tag Happs. I'm sure Happs will be happy to give it a thumbs up and maybe even a share, perhaps. See what I did there?
Perhaps.
Anyway, so I'm going to just finish up a little bit more detail on this. You guys can finish up on yours, and then we will do the official sign off in just a few moments.
Ooh, very nice.
Hope to see these all finished. If they are done before Friday's show, make sure you guys email them to Pablo, and he can do a little shout out on the Friday show.
You got it, dude.
You got it. Amazing.
Of course, now we have a Discord. I love that as well. That's so cool. It's easy to use.
That's what you call a Baptist that can't sing.
A Discord?
You're welcome.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, That was so funny.
my
I got it.
lord.
I got it. I got
You
the joke.
got it. You got the joke.
joke.
You're there.
Gold star for Michelle.
You're
Gold star
there,
for
Michelle.
Michelle.
Whee!
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I have snacks now? I want snacks. Oh my god, this was great.
Have some peanut butter.
I'm so glad I had the day off and I could spend it with all of you wonderful, lovely humans. I mean, I've been missing you at night because I've been literally just crashed after work. And I
Des
just
is
love
doing
each and
the
every one of you.
Excelsior down in the
Lettering. Oh, that reminds
the
me. SJ
bottom
Custom
corner there.
Arts doing lettering is sort of when I can catch him
Ooh,
and he
yeah.
keeps a broadcast. Sometimes he does. The only thing is he doesn't keep his broadcast. It's a habit he just has for his own personal reasons where he doesn't keep his broadcast. But
I wish he did.
he's amazing. He's amazing as an artist, and maybe someday he'll feel comfortable enough to join us and teach us some lettering because he's such a good teacher of what he does. So one day, someday, if you hear that, SJ, if you get this replay, we love you.
I believe that.
I think I'm
we
kind
got
of
like 5 minutes left.
I think I'm
Yes,
kind of done.
5-minute warning on the alt.
Wow.
5 minutes.
5 minutes warning on the alt.
This is the messiest thing I think I've done in a while since yesterday's meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Just get your
I
hands in
cooked
there and mush it around a little.
Get dirty a little bit.
I cooked meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and carrots for 500 people yesterday, and I have to say it was very popular for some
That's a
reason.
whole lot
People
of
love
taters
Meatloaf
right there.
Day. We actually ran out of potatoes towards the end. Thankfully, nobody wanted any. We were about ready to whip up some Instamash.
Well, good thing the crowd wasn't Irish. They'd be kicking your butt right now. We want our taters now. Give us our taters.
Oh, it was
Burgers and
fun.
Oh my gosh.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Woohoo!
You cooked meatloaf. He didn't get angry.
Give us our bangers and mash.
I cooked meatloaf, yes. Did he get angry? Well, you know, he started to sing those high notes again, I guess. That's...
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we actually do make meatloaf jokes on Meatloaf Day. Meatloaf. What?
Don't let your meatloaf.
Don't let your meat loaf?
It's Bob.
Gotta keep it busy.
Hey,
it's
babe.
Bob.
Hi, babe.
Everybody's saying hi, Bob.
Hi,
Hey, babe.
Bob. We love you, Bob.
We did a Happs local, but I didn't do it live. But I had so much fun Bob was taking me around as if we were tourists, and we looked over the skyline of Cleveland at Edgewater Park, and it was so much fun. Just taking video that day and
that was cool.
Posted that. That was fun. So you guys can actually see Bob having a good time.
Does Bob not have good times usually?
Well, I just had to record it for all posterity just to make sure,
Okay.
you know.
I'm done.
Okay, let's see, Jer. Let's see. All right, final work for Jeremy. There you are. I love that building floating in the sky. It's amazing.
It's a purple building, and for comic fans, you'll recognize that it's the ship from X Factor. That was Apocalypse's ship, which was a flying anti-gravity skyscraper.
All right, cool.
So
well,
I put
Jeremy,
all kinds of references in here.
If you would please write a little something in the chat so they can follow you and make sure that you guys catch out his nightly or daily drawings, mostly usually at night.
Yes.
He does amazing things, and he's a lot of fun, and it's really a good time. So, Jeremy, thank you so much for joining us. I know that you are exhausted, and I hope that you get some rest this afternoon.
I'm working on it.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right. I believe I'm going to call it there, too.
Okay. Well, let's bring yours up for a final look. There we are.
So
you guys make sure.
I just did some shading.
Yes. Make sure you guys follow Joe at Joseph Burke Arts there. He streams a minimum of twice a week, if not more.
Yeah. Nice.
Fun times to be had by all on his channel as
and the
well.
PopX cast, you guys.
Yes, which is this weekend.
Yes. Give that shout out.
We do have that podcast that Joe and I co-host along with his cousin Austin Burke. We talk about all the things that are nerdy and good in the land of pop culture and comics and nerdy geeky goodness. It's a bi-weekly show. This weekend on Sunday night is coming up soon, and it's over on our YouTube channel. So make sure you go and subscribe there so you can catch us when we go live. That is fun. Yes, popxcast.com. You get all the things. All the things about PopX there. Anybody else done? We've officially hit our end point.
Yes.
So
I think I'm calling mine done. I think I'm sticking a fork in it and calling it done.
Okay.
Are we asking the powers that be to come up and officially sign us off, or how is it working?
Yeah. How does that work? How do we end this thing?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think this steak is done. If we need to take it off the grill, we can pull it into park.
It's a little tough.
Yeah, we don't want to overcook that meatloaf.
Yes, we don't want to overcook it. It's perfectly a medium rare, you know, in the middle and whatnot. So I'll do a little quick sign off here. Thanks again, everybody that has come to this Happs account takeover. I am your host, Lindsay Badger. @Badges is my handle, and I hope that you guys check us out on our individual channels and you get to know this amazing art community here on Happs and support everybody here. They are all fantastic human beings, and I know that you'll enjoy all of their content that you provide. So thanks again, Happs, for having us, and we will see you guys later. Have a good one.